Good morning, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here with a mandatory vaccination assembly bill update. Yesterday I posted a video concerning Assembly Bill A11179 in which the state of New York is going to attempt to mandate vaccinations for everyone with no exemptions for any reason, including personal, health-wise, or religious. Then we went on to talk about the penalties that will be imposed and how the state will attempt to force us all to comply. Well, apparently there must be at least one patriot down there in Albany, because on the same day, December 4th, 2020, Assembly Bill A11172 was filed, stopping vaccines from becoming mandatory. Matter of fact, it appears that it was filed before the mandatory vaccination bill was submitted, which means this person, Salfa, knew what was being planned and preemptively submitted their bill to the committee as well. Let's read it. Title 8, COVID-19, Section 2180. Number 1. No vaccine used for the purposes of inducing immunity against COVID in humans in this state shall be made mandatory. No person shall be required to receive such vaccine unless such individual chooses to be vaccinated. Number 2, no child under the age of 18 shall be required to receive such vaccine against COVID unless a person in a parental relation to such child chooses to have the child vaccinated. For the purpose of this subdivision, the term person in parental relation to a child shall mean and include any person who is a parent or a legally appointed guardian of any child under the age of 18. Number 3, no incapacitated person shall be required to receive such vaccine against COVID unless a person who is the legal guardian of such incapacitated person chooses to have the incapacitated person vaccinated. Okay, that would be someone in a coma, someone who's been deemed to not be mentally competent to make any decisions for themselves, aka libtards. No, but we all know someone at some point in their life has to give a power of attorney, or someone is appointed as their legal guardian. And that means and includes any person over the age of 18 and designated by an incapacitated person prior to incapacitation. That means when someone was of sound mind, they chose a person to be their legal guardian in the event that they became incapacitated, so that any Joe Blow can't make a decision for you, such as the state. Okay? Now, this person could also be legally appointed by the court if the person has no living relatives, and I believe that the court can assign a living relative even if that person doesn't want to be the legal guardian. But I believe that there are considerations made if that person may also be deemed not capable of making decisions for someone else. Okay, so this act shall take effect immediately. So, that's all we we have on that, they're both in assembly. They both have to move another step. Then they go to be voted on. Then they go to the governor's desk. And then they have to actually be signed. But there's 63 people down there in Albany who make these decisions. I was scrolling through their yearbook photos, and there is literally only a handful of Republicans amongst them. That's the problem with one-party rule, is they get whatever they want. So while it is encouraging to see a countermeasure being submitted against tyrannical edicts being placed on us by a dictator wannabe despot, I don't hold out hope that there are any Democrats with even an ounce of constitutional knowledge, morality, or ethics that understand and realize this goes against everything our freedoms allow us to do. But nonetheless, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that there is something out there, and all we can do is hope, pray, and try and force these people to make the correct moral and legal decision. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, GT signing off.